What is up, everybody? This is Nick Fiore of Fiore Station right here on YouTube. It is August the 1st of 2025, almost 8 p.m. right before Smackdown, 2 minutes before Smackdown, 7:58 in my area in New York. It is August 1st. Cannot believe it's already August, and we're late in the summer. Can't believe the summer is almost, it's flown by, man. End of summer is nearing us, and, man, we're already 8 months into the year. What happened to 2025, man? David Pondman says hello, Nick. What's up, David? What's up, David? Hope you're doing all right. Happy to have you here. How you doing, guys? Make sure you hit the like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to Furious Nation as well as Hardcore Sports Network. Hit the bell for all notifications. Follow me on X at FioreNick579, on Facebook at Nicholas_Fiore_31. And then Instagram at Nicholas Fiore 2014. It'll be greatly appreciated. Go follow me on those social media links. TikTok at Furious Nation. And I'm happy to have you guys here, man. Tonight's Smackdown is the night for the first ever 2-night SummerSlam, which I will be live for both nights. I will be at the show live for tomorrow and for Sunday for both SummerSlam Night 1 and Night 2. So if I see some of you guys at the show, I might run into you. Don't be afraid to come say hi. I'll be there both nights. So if some of you are going to the show, can't wait to see you there. And David says, where's Mitch? Mitch is actually at the shore. He's not here tonight. He'll be here next week. And Adam Carl, also someone who's supposed to be here tonight as well. He's got some family stuff going on, personal stuff going on, so he can't make tonight. Hopefully he's doing all right. I know he'll be watching, though. But unfortunately, he was supposed to be here, but he can't make tonight because of personal stuff. So unfortunately, can't make tonight. So I'm riding solo tonight. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun, despite me running solo tonight. Have no fear. We're gonna have some fun. See, even the horn agrees that, despite me running solo tonight here in a Smackdown watch party, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So stay tuned. Adam Carl chat. Hello, man. What's up, Adam? Hope you're doing all right. We got the WWE intro going. For Smackdown, they're showing MetLife Stadium, the exterior part of it. Looks nice. I've actually not been to MetLife since 2019 WrestleMania 35. That was the year before COVID hit. That was the very last time I was at MetLife, by the way. So I'm looking forward to showing up both nights for tomorrow and Sunday. Card's looking good for SummerSlam. It could even be better at WrestleMania. And tonight's Smackdown is live from the Prudential Center from Newark, New Jersey for Smackdown tonight. So tonight's Smackdown, one of the matches, Aleister Black versus Damian Priest, which I think should have been on SummerSlam. I'm still mad that it's on tonight instead of SummerSlam tomorrow or Sunday. Then we got John Cena, Cody Rhodes face-to-face tonight as well. Hopefully tonight's SmackDown's a decent show. We also got Jimmy Uso, showing Jimmy Uso with J&J Drink. I think it's what's that? It's like a sub place, J&J. As Jimmy Uso tonight is in a match against Tala Tonga of the MFT Bloodline, JC Mateo, Tongaloa, and U.S. champion Solo Sikoa. And they're showing Aleister Black walking down the backstage. He'll take on Damian Priest tonight. And I apologize for doing a lot of teeth clenching, man. I really am. It's like stress, nerves. The job I work, it's been putting a lot on me and putting a lot of super stress at my job and trying to find another job. I went for a job interview today, late morning today. I mean, it didn't work out, but it wasn't too bad. But they say everything happens for a reason, but I got other backup plans. But just been really stressed at my current job and trying to find another job. So if you see me teeth clenching a lot, that's the reason why. It's a lot of anxiety and stress, so that's the reason why. They got John Cena, Cody Rhodes. John Cena's coming out. Looks like Cena and Cody are opening tonight's show. Got John Cena making his entrance tonight here in Newark. Last time John Cena will be in Newark, New Jersey, as this year's his retirement tour. Prudential Center looks pretty packed tonight as well. In Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center. John Cena making his entrance here. Well, it looks like Cena and Cody, their promo segment's opening tonight's show. And I thought they would close the show, but from the looks of it, it looks like they're not. It makes me wonder if Alistair and Priest the main events. It should. I hope to God that Jimmy Uso and Tala Tonga doesn't main event, but I think it might. Because Road Dogg can't get enough of the Samoans. Unfortunately, I just hope to God it's not Tala Tonga and Jimmy Uso. If that's the main event, I'll be pissed. I'm telling you now. So just word of warning. And fans are booing Cena. Cena's about to cut a promo. We haven't heard Mark Nash introduced for John Cena's introduction just yet. Chance of let's go Cena sucks chance. It was split for John Cena here in Newark. Oh, John Cena doing the point to Mark Nash. Here we go. And Mark Nash making an introduction for the current WWE champion John Cena, and which looks to be John Cena's final appearance here in Newark with this year's retirement tour. Hold on, let me fix something a little bit. Hold on. Oh, shit. Sorry, my mic muted. I thought I unmuted it, but I apologize, guys. So, I apologize on that. My laptop was too high for height and stuff, so I readjusted the height, and it's much better now. And just as coming back to the new adjustment, Cody Rhodes cuts off John Cena before Cena could speak. Cody Rhodes. Whoa! And Mitch is not here. And Cody Rhodes, he gets. See, there we go. There we go. Where's my volume? Where's my damn? There we go. There we go. Yeah, pressed the wrong click. It was a right with left. But anyways, yeah, Mitch is not here. Cody Rhodes, when he comes out, you see Mitch with Cody Rhodes, it's no, Mitch. Cody Rhodes is not booed. That's not how it works there, Mitch. And he's not here, so I get to do it. Yay! There we go. There we go. Now that's how you do it. And Cody Rhodes gets cheered like this. See? There we go. Wesley Stover, what's up, Wesley? Is there a cage match tonight? Because there's a cage above the ring. Yeah, I seen that. I'm not sure if we get a cage match tonight. I mean, we might. Maybe it's for a dark match after SmackDown tonight, or maybe they use it for the build for Solo and Jacob for night 2 this Sunday for SummerSlam. So either that or for a SmackDown dark match after the show tonight is it's one of those two. I could one of the reasons I could come up with why there's a cage above the ring. So that's just my take on that, Wesley. But what's up, Wesley? I'm glad you're here. Hit the like on the video if while you're here as well. Be greatly appreciated. And guys, if you're here watching this for the very first time, this is your first time watching Furious Nation, please make sure you subscribe to Furious Nation, not just Hardcore Sports Network, but also Furious Nation. It'll be greatly, greatly appreciated. So make sure you not only hit the like, but make sure you subscribe to Furious Nation. It'll be greatly, greatly appreciated. It would really help the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you subscribe to Furious Nation if you haven't done so, or if you're watching here for the first time. So make sure you subscribe to Furious Nation. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I really appreciate every single one of you. And thank you. We got the Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes chants. Cena's talking with Cody right now. This is a promo.
You didn't listen. You assaulted me. You forged my signature. And you forced me into one of the most dangerous matches in WWE on one of its grandest stages for its biggest championship. I only got one thing left to say to you. That was just the proof the ass that I needed. For 20 years, day in and day out, I had forged a reputation off of hard work, honesty, and respect. And I now realize that 5 months ago, I flushed it all down the toilet, chasing false glory when I bought into somebody's crazy idea to make shocking TV. And we did. We shocked the world. We made great TV, but then it dust settles. And then everybody goes back to their normal lives, and the people that were supposed to be on my team, they left. And they left me alone, trying to pretend to be something I'm not. I want to leave here with this. After my last match, I want to take this home with me. But it's not because I want to ruin wrestling. You guys know I don't want to ruin wrestling. I love wrestling. I want to take this home with me, so after I'm gone, you guys don't forget about it. I was so hung up on how you'd like to see me tomorrow, but I forgot to realize how stupid I am acting today. And y'all try to tell me, over and over again, you try to tell me, but I didn't listen. Cody, you try to tell me, but I didn't listen. But you did what a good friend should do. You forced me to face it. You forced me into a fight. Not a match, a fight. Something that's going to be brutal. Something that is going to force me to dig down and be who I really am. Something that if I don't show up for war, I shouldn't show up at all. Mark your calendar, Cody. August 1st, 2025. Newark, New Jersey. A day that John Cena came back to the WWE.
John Cena acting pretty babyface in this promo, despite being a heel. I really think Cody Rhodes wins that title back on Sunday. No heel turn for Cody. And after Cena drops the title to a no heel Cody this Sunday, I think Cena's going babyface again coming out of SummerSlam with no double turn. That's what I feel.
Something to prove in a main event with no rules that you wanted. Brother, you want some.
You want some, come get some. Classic John Cena, man. Yeah, very babyface promo, very babyface like promo from Cena tonight.
The only platinum rapper showing up to whip your knee.
John Cena pretty much throwing shit at Travis Scott. The only rapper bash you're meeting at SummerSlam is me. John Cena says to Cody Rhodes pretty much along those lines. Pretty much throwing shit at Travis Scott. Pretty much confirming that Travis Scott is pretty much done. I would be shocked if he. I hope he doesn't show up on Sunday, but I hope he doesn't show up on Sunday. But I don't think Travis Scott. Hearing this, I don't think we see Travis Scott on Sunday, nor should we. I truly think Cody's winning the belt back Sunday, but no double turn, and only Cena goes face again after he loses the title to Cody this Sunday at SummerSlam Night 2. That's what I truly believe. After, with what we're seeing so far with this promo, that's how I truly feel and believe. That's just my opinion on that. I think Cena drops the belt back to Cody on Sunday. Cena goes face again, and then he enjoys the rest of his retirement year this year as a babyface, as John Cena. I think that's the way to go.
Welcome back, John Cena. This is incredible.
It looks like Cena and Cody are sharing a beer. Cody and Cena are sharing a beer together. Yeah, sharing a beer together, sharing a toast.
The real John Cena that Cody wanted. He's getting away. Just happened, Cody. In a span of 15 minutes and 30 seconds, it went from a cascade of blows to the cheers and the standing ovation he received for 2 decades of well-earned work. John Cena declaring that Cody Rhodes gave him the wake-up call he needed, that he was
Loud Cena chants here. So John Cena says he's over his own BS. He's not here to ruin wrestling. So pretty much Cena about to go babyface soon. Maybe even here. I don't think we see a double turn with Cena and Cody on Sunday. I don't. But I think Cena is at least going face again, especially coming out of this weekend as soon as he drops the title to Cody. And the reason I bring that is I think we should get Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre at Clash in Paris August 31st for the WWE Championship. And then after that, we get Cody versus Orton for the title throughout the rest of the year, and Orton goes heel. There's a story with that. So that's what I truly think. I don't think we get a double turn with Cody Rhodes and John Cena this Sunday on Night 2 WWE SummerSlam. I think Cena is the only one that turns is Cena, and Cena going face again, and that's it. I don't think Cody Rhodes goes heel. But I do think Cody wins the belt back on Sunday. I do truly feel that way. And I'm still sticking to that. It's only a matter of time before John Cena goes babyface again. It's only a matter of time, especially after watching this promo. It's coming. It's coming. John Cena will retire by the end of the year as a babyface. John Cena will be a face before the end of this year and before his retirement year is over. Mark my words. Hey, Jeffrey Reimer, what's up? Jeffrey Reimer says, I'm confused on what happened. Looks like Cena face just like that. Cena pretty much buried Travis Scott and The Rock in that one promo. And it puts a big smile on my face. Fuck The Rock and fuck Travis Scott. Pretty much that whole heel John Cena thing was a fail. So, I mean, pretty much that. I mean, I think Cody wins the back. I can't see a double turn with seeing Cody going heel. I can't see it. I mean, if Cody's gonna go heel, fine, but we don't need the fucking Rock. I just can't. I just cannot see Cody going heel on Sunday. I just can't. I think Cody wins the belt back and we get no double turn with Cody whatsoever Sunday. That's what I think. Still sticking to my guns, and it's not going to change. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, I agree. Yes, leave The Rock out of it. Yeah, fuck The Rock. Fuck the final boss. Fuck Dwayne. If he's not going to commit, then he needs to stay the fuck off creative and the fuck off my TV. They don't even need him. The Rock's all about himself. And The Rock's ego got bruised at least a couple times because he wanted Cody to sell his soul to him. He didn't get his way, and Cena went heel instead. And The Rock took his ball and went home like a spoiled brat. And he fucked up WrestleMania with the WWE coming out of WrestleMania. Like he blew everything up and fucked things up big time. Because Rock didn't show up at WrestleMania 41 Night 2 when he should have, when that was his fucking story, and he refused to fucking show up when he should have. And then Rock has the balls to go on Pat McAfee's show, oh, everything's a work. Everything's a work. I'm sorry, Rock. That was your fucking story. You don't get to have a story then not show up. You either show up and commit to your story or don't have your story at all and just get the fuck off our TV screens. Because if you're not going to commit, Dwayne, we don't need you. Plain and simple. Pretty much this whole John Cena heel thing has been so empty and it's been a colossal fail. They got to pull the plug on the heel Cena experiment and get the belt off him, get it back on Cody on Sunday. That's what needs to happen. No ands, ifs, or buts. And Jeffrey says Cody should just be more aggressive in the street fight. Yeah, no heel turn, just aggressive, no heel turn. You don't need to go. You don't need to turn Cody heel because I think Randy's the one that goes heel, and he teased that Night of Champions, the King of the Ring final with Cody. That Randy showed a more aggressive side. So I think Cody wins the belt back Sunday. We get Orton going heel around the fall, and we get Orton as a heel and Cody as a face for the title throughout the rest of the year. Coming out of SummerSlam and Clash in Paris, that's what I think. I think that's the way to go, and that would be really good television right there. Jeffrey Reimer says, agreed. If you're not going to commit, stay home. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this goes to Dwayne Johnson. If you cannot commit, stay off our television because you should be nowhere near creative or our TV screens if you don't give a fuck, Rock. If you don't give a fuck, Rock, get the fuck off our TV. Simple. If you don't care, Dwayne, we don't need you. We don't need you at all, Dwayne. If Dwayne doesn't give two shits, then why should we care? If Dwayne's not going to commit to the story, then you're better off keeping your nose out of WWE business. Go do your shitty movies that you're failing in for the shitty money. Go do those shit movies, Dwayne. Go to the Hollywood shit movies, Dwayne, where you fucking belong. Jeff Reimer says his daughter Ava is the real final boss of NXT. Yep, facts. Right now we got a women's U.S. title rematch between Julia versus Zelina Vega. I don't really care much for this. It's pretty much like a filler match. This match should go no longer than 6 minutes, honestly, because Zelina Vega fucking sucks in the ring. Zelina Vega should be back as a manager, stop wrestling, and be as a manager again for a heel Andrade, where Andrade and Rey Fenix win the tag titles on Sunday SummerSlam Night 2. They hold the titles for a little bit. Then when they drop the titles, Andrade goes heel, turns heel on Rey Fenix. If he gets Zelina Vega involved, reunite a heel Zelina and heel Andrade back together like it was in the NXT Black and Gold days, and have them feud on SmackDown with Rey Fenix. And then with Penta and Lucha Bros, because I think with a draft this fall, I would move Penta to SmackDown, to be quite honest with you. So, heel Zelina Vega and heel Andrade back together, reunited again like they were in Black and Gold NXT. I think that's the way to go. That's much better off that's good for Andrade and Zelina Vega, especially for Zelina Vega, because she's better as a manager than as a wrestler, to be quite honest with you. Zelina Vega in the ring is not really the best. Not really good wrestler, Zelina Vega. And I think she fits better as a manager than as an in-ring performer. That's just my honest opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's just how I personally feel. Jeff Reimer, Julia retains easily. Yeah, very predictable. Yeah, that's SmackDown. Yeah, Jeffrey, that SmackDown women's mid-card division, the SmackDown women's division in general is very, very mid. Like, I know Julia's women's U.S. champion, but my goodness, she really needs some better competition on this show. I really, really hope and pray we get a draft this fall and they fix the SmackDown women's division, because that SmackDown women's division needs all the help they can get. They really need all the help they can get. Like, look who they have on SmackDown now for Julia. Like, there's no competition for Julia for the women's U.S. title on the show whatsoever. And if you have a draft this fall, call up some names from NXT, move some people to Raw, from Raw to SmackDown for Julia to face, I think that would be a lot, very beneficial. In fact, hear me out, guys. What if you move Stephanie Vatcare? If she doesn't win the title at Clash in Paris from Naomi, they have a draft this fall. I'd move Stephanie Vatcare to SmackDown, and we go into WrestleMania 42 for the women's U.S. title, Julia versus Stephanie Vatcare, for one of the matches for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas next April. I think that would be fucking great. I think that would be a banger. Let me know what you guys think on that, because I think that would be very good for Julia, for the SmackDown women's division, the SmackDown women's mid-card division, and for the women's U.S. title. I think that would be the best thing, because right now it's got nothing going for it. The women's IC title looks more here at this point than the women's U.S. title does at this point. The women's IC title, there's more of a story with Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch, and Bayley. And those three ladies are getting that women's IC title to where it needs to be. The women's U.S. title, still here and still not where it needs to be. And if you fix that SmackDown women's division with a draft this fall, I think I think that would be the best thing for it, and I think it's more positive than negative if you do just that. Then call up some NXT names like Lola Vice, Soruka, put them on the women's mid card division on SmackDown, and I think that would help SmackDown a lot for the women's division in the long run. And then at least get them through at least WrestleMania season and stuff, at least going into next year's WrestleMania. So hopefully there's a draft this fall and they fix the SmackDown women's division. That's what needs to be done. And that should be one of WWE's top priorities going into a draft this fall. If WWE does indeed do another draft this fall, especially around the fall with this year's season premieres for Raw and SmackDown. So hopefully that is in the plans in the works, and hopefully that is the case, and in the current works. Hopefully they do that. And Jeff Reimer also in the chat. Heel Zelina was their best work. Yeah, and Black and Gold NXT with Andrade. And that was like TakeOver Brooklyn 3, where Andrade wrestled Johnny Gargano. And I was there live at TakeOver Brooklyn 3. Very, very good show. Andrade and Johnny Gargano opened that show. Banger match. I remember that like it was yesterday. That was a damn good fucking match. And that's where Zelina Vega helped Andrade by throwing a DIY shirt at Johnny. And Andrade capitalized with a hammerlock DDT and won against Johnny wrestling. And that was only the beginning of Zelina Vega and Andrade pairing in NXT Black and Gold in late 2017. Only the beginning. And Jeff Reimer says we have AAA tag team title open challenge tonight. Yeah, that too, with Los Garza defending against the mystery team. Los Garza of Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. And I know if Adam Carl were in this chat, I'd tell it's Angel Humberto, but it's not Angel Humberto according to Adam Carl. It's Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Then Jeff Grimer says, I would like that. Julia for Stephanie at Mania. Yeah, Julia for Stephanie Batcare at WrestleMania 42 for the women's U.S. title. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 42 for the women's title. Because whoever wins Jade or Tiffany tomorrow, SummerSlam Night 1, I think whoever wins is dropping that title of Bianca Belair by the end of the year. A draft this fall, you move Rhea Ripley to SmackDown. And you can build towards Bianca and Rhea for the women's title next year at WrestleMania 42. And Bianca and Rhea did have some tensions going into this past April's Mania and the triple threat with Io Sky. So there's that there. You can build with that match with Rhea and Bianca going into next year's Mania. And Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley is a big-time money WrestleMania match. And you can't pass it up. That's one of the biggest matches you can do for the ladies at WrestleMania. And I think that should be done. And I think that, and I think that, and that's big money, and who would not want to see that? And the match should be very good too. Bianca's great, Rhea's great, and that's something I want to see for the ladies at WrestleMania in Las Vegas, WrestleMania 42 in April 2026. So hopefully Rhea and Bianca at next year's Mania is the direction they go. And we got a heel Bianca as the women's champ going into Mania next year, facing babyface Rhea. And have that for the women's title next year for WrestleMania. So Rhea Bianca, women's title. Julia Stephanie, women's U.S. title. We get Roxanne Perez versus Liv Morgan for the women's world title. Lyra and Bayley for the women's IC title. You got the women's tag team title match, and then Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss at next year's Mania. 6 women's matches for WrestleMania next year, 3 for each night. Let me know what you guys think on that, because I've been brainstorming and some ideas for the women's matches for next year's WrestleMania as of late, with Adam Carl as of late as well. So let me know what you guys think on that. What your guys' thoughts are on that. I want to hear them. And Jeffrey also says Bianca's finger is healed, but you can't wiggle it, but she should be cleared after SummerSlam. Yeah, they're saying as soon as the SmackDown after, but who knows? Maybe she appears tomorrow and turns on Jade. Who knows? Maybe they're saying Bianca's cleared up as soon as the SmackDown after SummerSlam to have the dirt sheets, just to throw off the dirt sheets. So who knows? So, but we'll see what happens. But Bianca should be back pretty soon either way, and that's going to be a very good thing for the SmackDown Women's Division because they could absolutely use somebody like Bianca Belair. Jeffrey Reimer also says we should see Liv tomorrow in her hometown too. Also, AJ appearance, hopefully too, who's also from Jersey, AJ Lee. I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the AJ Lee talk. I don't know if she's ever coming back, but if we see her tomorrow, I'm a very happy man. I'll be very surprised and be happy to see her back now that her husband CM Punk is back in WWE. So we'll see. I'll be there live both nights for SummerSlam night 1 and night 2 tomorrow and Sunday. Be there live for both nights. So we will see what happens at MetLife on Saturday and Sunday night. So anything could happen, but we'll see what they have in store for tomorrow and for Sunday. They got the women's U.S. title match still going on. Zelina Vega. And Zelina Vega with a second rope, with a German suplex off the second rope onto to Julia. And Kiana James at ringside for Julia, by the way, as well. Director Reimer, are you? Oh yeah, you going, right? Yes, I'm going to SummerSlam both nights, Saturday and Sunday. So I will be there live at the show for both nights. So I'm not sure if you're going, but if you are, hope I see you there. And rest of you guys here watching this, if you're gonna be at SummerSlam this weekend, I really hope to see you guys there. And if I see you guys there, hopefully I do, or if you see me there, don't be afraid to say hi. So, guys are going, can't wait to see you. Jeffrey Reimer says, enjoy the show. Thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah. I mean, being there live, haven't been to MetLife in like 6 years. Still definitely enjoy myself being there live. So, hopefully it's a good show. And Julie with the Japanese knee. Ariba Dirty knee. Julia. Northern Lights bomb on Zelina Vega. Julia hits it. It's over. 1, 2. What? Zelina Vega fucking kicked. What? Why the fuck would Zelina Vega kick out of that? I don't understand it. That should have been it. Can someone please explain to me why Zelina Vega, of all people, kicks out of the Northern Lights bomb? Why? Zelina Vega sucks. She should not be kicking out of any Northern Lights bomb. And why is she kicking out? Why? Why, Road Dog? Why is Zelina Vega kicking out of Julia's finisher, Mr. Dog? I don't understand it. Like, what are we doing here? Fucking stupid. Like, Zelina Vega, of all people, kicking out of Northern Lights bomb is not believable. Yet she's kicking out of it. Why? Why? Oh! Zelina Vega almost caught her with a roll-up. Oh, shit. If she would have won that title back, I would have been really pissed. Backstabber from Zelina Vega. Please kick out, Julia. Please fucking kick out. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer. Yeah, Mr. Dog. Mr. D-O-double-G. Oh, you didn't know? You asked better call somebody. Yeah. Somebody better call you Road Dog for you to get fired. Because you suck at your job, Road Dog. Zelina Vega went for some kind of moonsault thing. Julia got the knees up. Spiked Zelina Vega, Northern Lights bomb. Now this has to be it. Finally. Thank God Zelina Vega didn't kick out that time. Good. And Julia beat her clean. Zelina Vega gets no more U.S. title matches as far as I'm concerned. It's over. It's over, Zelina Vega. Back in the line, Zelina Vega goes. Hopefully this is it, and they move Julia on to somebody else. Zelina Vega is back in line as far as I'm concerned. And at this point, have Zelina Vega out of the ring, back as a manager, and turn her heel, and either put her with her husband, Aleister Black, or put her back with Andrade. One of those two options is what I would go with. Zelina Vega should not be wrestling right now in the ring because she clearly can't wrestle. She's better as a manager, is Zelina Vega, than as a wrestler. Please get Zelina Vega out of the ring, especially after this clean loss of Julia. It's just this second match with Julia, and she's lost clean to Julia not once but twice. It's the second clean loss that she's had to Julia. And since Julia beat her clean a second time here, there's no reason whatsoever anymore for Zelina Vega to get another title shot against Julia. It's done. Zelina Vega is done. Have Zelina Vega as a manager again and put her with either her husband, Aleister Black, or reunite her with Andrade. That is what needs to happen. Point blank. Clip it right here. Zelina Vega is a better manager than she is a wrestler. Facts. 100% facts. Zelina Vega is a better manager than she is a wrestler. Jeffrey Reimer, who would Julia face now? I'm surprised Kiana didn't interfere. Yeah, it was clean as a whistle, no interference, nothing. I'm actually glad Kiana James didn't interfere because Julia doesn't need to cheat to win. So I'm actually very happy Kiana didn't get involved, which I thought she would, but I'm glad that wasn't the case right here. And to answer your question, Jeffrey, who would Julia face now? Well, Jordynne Grace has been rumored for a while to get called up to SmackDown from NXT for a while now. She's currently feuding with Blake Monroe from NXT. They got NXT Heatwave, I think, August 24th. I would do Blake Monroe versus Jordynne Grace there. And that's Jordynne Grace's swan song, her last match in NXT, and Blake Monroe writes her off at NXT. Then after Heatwave, you call up Jordynne Grace to the main roster. The SmackDown after that. But for Julia's next challenger for the women's U.S. title, I would do Julia versus Jordynne Grace. That's another match that would get the U.S. title to where it needs to be outside of Julia versus Stephanie Fekir. That's another one. Julia versus Jordynne Grace right there. Jordynne Grace will get that championship easily. Yeah, there's a good possibility of that. And out come Legado del Fantasma. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, the AAA World Tag Team Champions. And side by side in the middle. And in the middle is the leader of Legado del Fantasma. Clean shaven, nice white suit and all. Santos Escobar. Jeff Remmer says, crazy the AAA Tag Team titles are on WWE. Yeah, it is crazy. This would have never happened under Vince McMahon, but under Triple H's administration, we're seeing it for the first time ever on WWE television. It's a really nice thing to see and something different. So it's a treat to see them an open challenge defended here on WWE television, let alone SmackDown. So I think it's pretty cool they're having an open challenge here for the AAA Tag Team titles. I just wonder who the team is that are going to wrestle Los Garza. I don't know. Hopefully it's someone good, but I'm not getting my hopes up too high. I just hope to God it's not Pretty Deadly. But we'll see.
Two words, Abercrombie Kids. Here just in time for back to school. Also, the smartest new looks from Jordan and Levi. There's always something new when you shop at Macy's.
Up to one format experience qualities. So just like there's a club for every type of shop, there's an academy.
Jeffrey Rammer says, yeah, Vince would have never let this shit happen. Yeah, it was WWE. Yeah, under Vince, it was WWE and WWE. Pretty much. Vince would only watch his own company, WWE. He wouldn't even watch NXT within his own company. He wouldn't watch AAA, TNA, AEW. Vince wouldn't even watch any other wrestling but WWE. But Triple H, he's watching not just WWE, other promotions in pro wrestling out there, including AAA. So I'm very happy and pleased to see for a change that feels different and fresh. The AAA tag titles defended here on SmackDown. So it's something different, something new, something fresh. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Performers give their heads a lot of attention. Is it really necessary to put that much?
Nope. Vital Farms. Good eggs, no sugar.
Take them. For $5, $7, and $9 left premium boxes from Taco Bell are everything you want and then some. The $5 box. All the classics. Don't have stress to share. For $7 a premium box. All this for only that. And for when you're like, maybe for something new, the $9 discovery box. Featuring your more special crispy chicken burrito. Soft and crispy perfection. The $5, $7, and $9 left premium box. Only from Taco Bell. So, you enjoy it? The entire product.
New episodes and never text. One of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time. All of Mexico's largest women.
Hey, Bruce, what's up? Nick, I hope you are good and had a good week. It's been pretty hectic this week and stressful with my job. I'm trying to find a new job. Had a job interview earlier today. And it went fine, but no new job just yet. So, hoping something pops up soon, but I am not going to lose hope, and I have some backup plans. So, I'm not really discouraged much about it. So, hopefully comes up soon, but they say everything happens for a reason, so we'll see. We'll see.
Let's take you back to June 15th. Triple A Mania, a night when the big four-way determined the Triple A World Tag Team Championship. That was put on by Los Garza as Angel and Gordo would celebrate Mania and winning the Triple A World Tag Team Championships. They've yet to win a WWE Tag Team title, but JTC brought out the very best in them 47 days ago, celebrating Triple A World Tag Team Champions with their leader from out of the Netherlands. That's what Billy Knight had. New Jersey! It's time for each and every one of you to stand up and show respect for the Triple A World Tag Team Champions, Los Garza! Mi familia! Whoa, wait. All we demand of you is respect. Not that you're familiar with the township neighborhood. That's the type of work. Look, we're here for a reason. Any Thanksgiving event, and que sea, if you want to be trained to royalty, all you gotta do is come out here and thank Los Garza for these titles right now.
What the heck?
No. Is this really happening? Oh, no.
Oh, Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana are the challengers for the AAA tag titles against Los Garza here on Smackdown. Triple H's Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. This is a nice treat and surprise. Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown's first ever appearance in WWE. Here we go. This is a nice surprise. I like it. I really like this. Now, Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown did wrestle on Worlds Collide June 7th, the same day as Money in the Bank, about almost 2 months ago. I didn't do a watch party. I did watch some of it. I'll tell you, I was very impressed with Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. So if you have not watched these two, Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown, before, you are in for a treat. This should be damn good. Iguana and Psycho versus Los Garza. This should be very, very good. We're in for a treat. Yes, Jeffrey Reimer, Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. Hell yeah. Yeah, Trevor, they did great at Worlds Collide. Yeah, both guys impressed the hell out of me at Worlds Collide. Both Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. Both very, very talented. They impressed me so much at Worlds Collide, and I'm very happy to see him here on SmackDown. This is Psycho Clown's and Mr. Iguana's first ever television appearance on WWE. So this is a really nice thing to witness and behold right here. And Hurricane Rod on Angel Garza from Psycho Clown, in which Angel and Psycho Clown are legal men in the ring right now. Psycho Clown springboard corkscrew crossbody gets only one count on Angel Garza. Cheap shot on Berto. A nasty right hand from Psycho Clown to Angel. And Psycho Clown gives Angel Garza a tilt-a-roll backbiter. Oh, and Psycho Clown ripping the shirt off. Tribute to the immortal Hulk Hogan. God rest his soul, brother. Nice little tribute to Hulk Hogan right there. And Psycho Clown's going psycho. Oh, he's ripping off his mask, going Hulkamania on the mask. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. Psycho Clown is something else, man. That pop-up punch on Angel Garza. That twisting like splash on a grounded Garza gets a 2 count. And the loud iguana chants here in the Prudential Center here, night before SummerSlam. Oh, Berto with a cheap shot on Psycho Clown. Berto ground and pound on Psycho Clown. Jeff Reimer says, that was my first time watching them at Worlds Collide. Yeah, Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown are very, very fucking good. Again, guys, for those who have not watched Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown yet, I'm telling you, you're really gonna like Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. I'm telling you, in for a treat. And we're only like a few minutes into the match, and this match has been actually very good. Yeah, Jeffrey, remember the plush puppet is hilarious. That iguana puppet, which I'm sure WWE has on their WWE shop, which I'm sure it's on WWEshop.com I'm sure it's on WWEshop.com right now as we speak. Probably will be at the Superstore for SummerSlam this weekend, which I will be at the American Dream Mall tomorrow with Kill Time before SummerSlam Night 1 tomorrow. I will most likely be stopping at the Superstore. Who knows? Maybe the Mr. Iguana puppets are there, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Jeffrey, yeah. Wade says the plush puppet is riddled with parasites. Yeah, I did listen to that line just now from Wade Barrett. I thought that, that was hilarious, man. Love Wade Barrett. He's very, very good commentator. Wade Barrett is just so good, man. Love his lines as the heel commentator. He's just so fucking good. Him and Joe Tessitore are both a very good team as a commentary team on SmackDown. Both very good. Love both Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. And tagging, hot tag. Oh, like a springboard diving headbutt from Iguana in the ring as Mr. Iguana gets a hot tag. Oh, here's the Iguana puppet. Oh, here we go. Newark wanted the Iguana. They're getting it. Oh, Iguana. The Iguana puppet is blocking the right hand of Angel Garza. Oh, uh-oh. That was a little mishap from Mr. Iguana. It makes up for it with a jumping second rope Hurricane Rana. Mr. Iguana now, what's he thinking? Tilt toward DDT, no. Humberto, into a crucifix. 1, 2, kick out from Angel. Wow. Mr. Iguana's got the puppet in his mouth. This match has been crazy, man, I'll tell you. Crazy. And Psycho Clown, Mr. Iguana getting the crowd all pumped up. Mr. Iguana's running the ropes. What's Mr. Iguana thinking here? Tope! Oh, but Los Garza catches Mr. Iguana. And Psycho Clown running the ropes. Oh, Los Garza using Iguana as a launching dart to Psycho Clown. A double super kick to Mr. Iguana on the outside. Angel Garza go through the second rope. And Psycho Clown catching Humberto. Humberto fighting out of it. Humberto springboard. Flash kick from Humberto onto Psycho Clown. So Humberto Correa with the cover. Nope. No referee count. Shoulders weren't down. Yeah, Jeffrey. Love Wade Barrett. Remember when Cole kept saying Ken's Michelle, Candice Ray, and Wade Barrett kept correcting him? Yeah, that too. Very entertaining tag team match so far. Abso-fucking-lutely. Very, very good stuff what we're seeing here. And a really hot Newark, New Jersey crowd really enhances it, man. Really good stuff we're seeing so far with this AAA tag team title match here on SmackDown. Angel Humberto, what they thinking of double team on Iguana? Like a double toss off the top rope from Los Garza onto Mr. Iguana. Humberto with the cover. Kick out from Mr. Iguana. This has been some really good stuff with this match. We're almost into 9 o'clock, man. Holy shit. Tagging the Psycho Clown. Oh! Angel tried to... Humberto tried to drop kick in midair, but Angel got the crossbody from Psycho Clown. That was a little confusion there. As Psycho Clown tried to diving double crossbody, but double team from Angel Humberto. This is it. Los Garza retain the AAA tag team titles. Very good match. Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana looked very good even in defeat. That was some really, really, really good stuff. And Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown, especially Mr. Iguana, great reaction. I would not be surprised when their AAA contracts are up that they are in WWE. Would not shock me at all. And WWE would be fools not to sign them when their AAA deals are up. That'd be very good gets for WWE. They sell a lot of merch and they're over and they're not even signed to WWE. It's insane. Very happy to see Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. Very good match with Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown versus Los Garza. Really, really good stuff. It's a nice treat, something different. Yeah, Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown, man. If you didn't know him before, you should know him now. Very good stuff we saw. And I don't think it's the last time we see Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown on WWE television. I think we'll see quite more of both Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana going forward. And I look forward to it. With more Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown, more of them on WWE television. Yeah, Jeffrey, that tag team finisher is nasty like that. That left thing, then the side slam they do, both Angel and Berto do. Yeah, Jeffrey, they impressed us once again. Absolutely, and in front of a New York, New Jersey crowd, which they love their wrestling, know their wrestling. They show up for wrestling. That's a big deal. So very happy to see them. It was a very nice surprise, and no one really expected to see him here on WWE television, let alone on SmackDown the night before SummerSlam. So that was a very nice treat we just got with Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. Very happy to see them, and they impressed the shit out of me tonight, like they did at Worlds Collide. So hopefully see more of Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown. Hopefully see more of those two going forward. And again, it's not the last time I don't think we see them on WWE television.
deeply racist commonplace wizardry is the perfect blend of Reese's and caramel. Savory sweet tooth with Reese's peanut butter cups and salted caramel truffles. The pure Reese's bliss in every bite. All for craving that too. Sun meets horizon. Sun meets out. Cool. La playa always.
Someone best to order the back and just know you want to get the most category pizza by getting the most fun pizza. Get an Advanced Pan Thin Crust or New York style pizza with 80 toppings for just $9.99 online. Get extra without paying extra with the $9.99 design.
I'ma let you roll your feel like this. Wait, wait, gotta feel confident. I'ma let you ride with the feel real quick. Let your body up. My neck, my back, my legs, my legs, my neck, my back. Your thighs are getting intact. My neck,
Is this really happening, Wade? Is this really happening? The lovable lizard, the great machine, with psycho clown. It's
but here, you.
Hey man, what do you want? A barbecue roasted waffle would be cool.
Really, and we're just getting started. Try the first in the Whopper by UC. The barbecue brisket Whopper today. If you're not, surrender.
If you want to bring people to the outline, what are you willing to do?
UC is Premier's August 15th on USA.
Yeah, Jeffrey, for the first time since SummerSlam 2000, a TLC match, the tag team titles at SummerSlam 2025 for the first time on SummerSlam in 25 years. That's a big deal. Very big deal. And I'm actually excited for this match. Six pack TLC tag team title match at SummerSlam, which I think is on night two. That could be one of the matches. That and Becky and Lyra could potentially steal the show this entire SummerSlam weekend. So that TLC match at SummerSlam Sunday, which I think is on night two, I'm telling you, that's going to be a banger, and I'm super excited for that. And I think Andrade and Ray Phoenix win the titles, and they're the team that have the most momentum right now. And you got to strike while the iron is hot with Andrade and Ray Phoenix. And I think we get new tag team champions in the TLC match this Sunday at SummerSlam Night 2. I firmly believe that. And it's going to be a demolition car crash, this match. This TLC match at SummerSlam weekend. And you know what? I'm going to love every single minute of it because it's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be awesome. Yep, 25 years for the first TLC match at SummerSlam. Yeah, SummerSlam 2000 with the tag titles on the line. The first TLC match at SummerSlam 2000 for the titles. It was Edge and Christian. It was the Hardys, and it was the Dudleys. I remember it so well, and that was a very good match for first TLC match. That was great. Now, TLC match back at SummerSlam 25 years later, 25 years in the making. Should be damn good. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the TLC match is on Sunday. It is night two. Yep, they just confirmed it is night two. Should be very, very fucking good. I'm excited for that match. Excited for the TLC match at SummerSlam Sunday. Jeffrey Reimer, tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my, indeed. That's a carnage in the TLC match? Absolutely. How is there not going to be carnage in a TLC match? It's a crazy ass match. So I'm sure we'll get a pretty good amount of carnage in that TLC match on Sunday, and I look very much forward to it. The table's broken. People pushed off ladders and chairs. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really fucking good. And I'm going to be there live for both Saturday and Sunday, so it's going to be great. And that TLC match could potentially steal the entire SummerSlam weekend, outside of Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. I mean, which one would be better? That's going to be tough to argue, but both are going to be very good. I expect both matches to be very good on SummerSlam Sunday, both Becky and Lyra, their TLC match. So which one will be better? Which one will be better? I don't know. That's a big subjective matter, but you know, both matches are going to fucking kill it on Sunday. Both are going to kill it. Jeffrey says, and with the right tag team start too. Yeah, you got Fraxium, you got the Wyatt Six, got Ray Phoenix and Andrade, you got DIY, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. 6 teams there. Should be very good. Should be really great. And Damian Priest makes his entrance as he up next takes on Aleister Black. Which I still will say this: Damian Priest and Aleister Black still should have been on SummerSlam. I'm not changing my stance on that whatsoever. Like, you could add 1 or 2 more matches to SummerSlam Saturday and Sunday. And why is Damian Priest and Aleister Black not on the show? And Aleister Black especially deserves to be on SummerSlam. And Damian Priest last year's SummerSlam was the world champion. Now he's not even on the SummerSlam card this year as Damian Priest. I do not like that at all. That's why Priest and Black should have been on SummerSlam Saturday or Sunday, both Damian Priest and Aleister Black. And they're on, and they have the match here on Smackdown instead of SummerSlam Saturday or SummerSlam Sunday. And I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think it's very fucking dumb. I don't know what the fuck Road Dogg's thinking, but that's just stupid to have it here with this match littered with commercials. Instead of having this match at SummerSlam tomorrow or Sunday. But no, let's do it on SmackDown littered with commercials, because that's what the fans need to see, according to Road Dogg. Fucking dog shit. Seriously. Fucking just shitty creative is Road Dogg. Road Dogg sucks at his job. Road Dogg fucking sucks at his job. Anybody can write the show and do a much better job for the show than Road Dogg can. Facts. Hell, I could book a better SmackDown than Road Dogg, and I'm not even a writer, and I don't even work for the company. And I could come up with a much better show for SmackDown than Road Dogg. And Jeffrey Reimer in the chat, exactly. They should have been on SummerSlam. Yep. What's up, Chris? What's up, Christy Wilson? Go Damian Priest. I may have to go Aleister Black, but I like Damian Priest too, but nice to have you here, Christy Wilson. If you're watching it for the first time, make sure you like the video, hit the like on the video, and make sure, if you have not yet done so already, please go subscribe to my channel, Furious Nation. It'd be greatly appreciated, so make sure you go subscribe to Furious Nation. And here, I'm actually going to put it in the chat here, since I'm actually going to put it in the chat, so. There we go. Here you go, Christy Wilson. Make sure you subscribe to Hardcore Sports and the Furious Nation. So, if you've not yet done so already, it'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you, Christy Wilson, for showing up here. Jeff Reimer says exactly this match should have been at SummerSlam. Yeah. Yeah, but instead we're getting it here on SmackDown littered with fucking commercials. Unbelievable. And he says, I think his tattoo on his head is clogging his brain. Yeah, Mr. Road Dogg. Yeah, Mr. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, that guy. Again, somebody better call Road Dogg's ass to tell him he's fired. Because Road Dogg can't fucking write. And his writing is shit.
Yeah. And Priest, and look, everybody doesn't. By the way, I used to deal with debt collectors, and after they dealt with me, they don't go around collecting debts anymore. Intimidating. Oh! And he can move like a lightweight, and that is a back-to-back combination blister across the ring from you're right, though, Joe. The two best strikers in the entirety of the men's locker room. We know about the Muay Thai strikes of Alistair Black with the long, rangy strikes of Damian Priest, as we've seen several times tonight. He's brought up on the ropes there, and quick as a Black with Alistair Black. Oh, and there goes Black! Right over the top and finding Damian Priest.
Now Sir Black flattening Damian Priest right here. And we go to the picture-in-picture commercial.
The scary monster. Invisible fallback.
That's not happening. Let me receive the costly dollar. Exclusively new users this whole time.
Did you know that game super flings were created by award-winning perfumers and scientists? They supersized the flame and filled it with concentrated detergent, then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the Oxy cleaning power. No wonder I know so. Try Game Super Flings. Dinner's easy today. Wins to go.
We got boneless buffalo wings, raw parmesan, sweet chili, and a whole stack of napkins in case it gets messy.
Grandma, I've been eating wings since before you had teeth.
Not wings.
I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to working from home, I gotta have every part of my house clean. That means tidying up, then spraying out the breeze areas. So leave everywhere is done fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
Are you sitting down? Southwest is introducing a dog training.
Now we put you with you before we get on the plane. I had a dream about this.
Isn't every airline designed for them?
Yeah.
Domino's Frosty Leather is almost gone. Get it at Hands-On, Pan, Thin Crust, or New York Style Pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Your favorite pizza at our best price. It's Domino's Frosty Leather, but it's not forever, so get it before it ends this Sunday. Eating breakfast wasn't a big deal. Before, I got to. But now, Wendy's has best biscuits, like the Honey Bunny Chicken Biscuit, so you'll never skip breakfast again. Finish me. Breakfast for a buck? Gotta be Wendy's.
Things never was happening right now. I don't see you changing anytime soon. First time you've seen Mr. Black one-on-one in the ring. Here we are at Smackdown. The night before history will be made with a 2-night SummerSlam. Earlier tonight, the big headline of the night is that John Cena has come to his senses. Oh my God! Right to the point of the jaw. Into the left shoulder on the stadium. Once again, earlier tonight, John Cena coming to his senses as he is going with his they go to that. The jaw with that tiger there. I cannot believe that Damian Priest kicked out of that. And from pretty much after the first opening minute or two of this match, it has been all Alistair Black, who is now just taunting someone who is not so long ago the World Heavyweight Champion and a dominant one on a hammer. But as we have seen through the years, time and again, Damian Priest has this kind of ability to fight back. Well, that's the problem. You start lining up Damian Priest when you start opposite him. When you haven't finished the job, here's what happens. And you saw the taunting from Alistair Black. That just woken the beast Joe. Oh, we should go old school. We're going to get ourselves an old school punishment. The tweet that Damian Priest on his mentor, the Undertaker.
Oh, that giant frame just crashing down Paul's body with all that weight. Blast away. And straight into the hook of the leg. And Black survives.
So much momentum off that recoil from the clothesline, and now Damian Priest seeing and tasting his own blood. The darkness inside Priest, the rage inside Priest is coming to the fore.
Priest countered by Black. And then working that left leg. And hit, drip kick, they meet each other.
Strike, full strike, plus one. Right now, Rock is the Muay Thai expert. Alistair Black has no clue what he's done. Unfortunately,
Damian Priest running the ropes. Oh, another knee from Aleister Black to the outside here. Yeah, Jeff, remember that knee was nasty from Aleister. Yeah. Yeah, Aleister's knee is vicious, Jeff, for sure. Vicious knees, vicious kicks from Aleister Black. He's known for that kickboxing background. And Jeffrey says, I'm actually watching on Netflix. We get a time on the right and of when we are back from commercial. I didn't know that. That you're watching from USA Network, but because I don't have Netflix or WWE Smackdown because I'm in the US, but all right. Damian Priest explosive on Aleister Black here. When Damian Priest is taking off the lid of the announce table, here's Damian Priest. Oh boy. Oh, Aleister Black threw a chair right in the face of Damian Priest, man, out of nowhere. Referee calls for the belt by DQ. Damian Priest wins by DQ. Yeah, DQ, and fans are pissed. Really, Road Dogg? You're gonna book a fucking DQ with this shit? Come on, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Mr. O, you didn't know? Mr. D-O-double-G-O, you didn't know? You asked better call somebody. Yeah. Somebody pick up the phone and tell Brian James you're fired. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? A DQ finish with this match? Now, I'm hoping this goes into SummerSlam weekend and they actually book this match for SummerSlam. If they do that, then fine. If they don't, then why the fuck did you have this DQ finish here with this match? Just so fucking dumb. Jeffrey Reimer says, at least the feud continues. Yeah, I never thought was this the one and done, but and Jamie and Aleister Black throwing bouncing Damian Priest head up the steel steps is Aleister Black. And Aleister's not done. Oh, Jeffrey, I think you're ahead of me probably. If you're saying Black Mass here. Uh-oh. Aleister Black, look at his eyes. Black Mass on Damian Priest. And Damian Priest is out. Courtesy of Aleister Black. Damian Priest is out, man. This cannot be a one and done. Either we get this match still at SummerSlam or we get the match in Clash in Paris. From the way I'm seeing this. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. Aleister is a heel. Looking at this now, I actually don't hate it. In fact, I think he works better as a heel than as a baby face. I'm starting to actually feel that watching this beatdown from Aleister Black. So. Jeff Reimer says, "Oh no, it better not be a one and done." No, I don't think so, especially after what we saw there. Aleister Black Damian Priest feud is far from over after what we just saw. Far from over. I think we get another match between both these two guys, both Damian Priest and Aleister Black.
I mean, maybe, but how's it gonna have you walking into our match limping? And besides, when I meet you tomorrow, I don't want there to be any excuses. Trust, there won't be. Remember, I was the first to step to you after you. Now there's no distractions, no passions for your house, nothing. I'm gonna finish what I started.
Today, what a Smackdown to be upgraded ringside.
Right now we get Tala Tonga versus Jimmy Uso. Tala Tonga is clearly winning this match. He's not losing. I think this is his first match in WWE. There's no way he's losing to Jimmy Uso.
We had that who in the world moment in Night Champions in Saudi Arabia. In short time, become very much known just who Tala Tonga is. Giving you some Tala Tonga is total to no one. Next.
Saturday, Sunday, WWE rules the block. Their live sleep. Tonight, TNT stars the king. SummerSlam on a whole other level. WWE SummerSlam. Saturday, Sunday. Stream exclusively on Peacock.
And not even trying.
Fluff my feathers. Ain't touching the slimy stuff better than your old dish. You can be 99% grease. That's why we gone. It's trusted to save fun.
Love was even lost until Pizza Hut showed up. Hi, Peter. Starting at $12.99, Pizza Hut is hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 large hot lovers pizzas, like the new spicy guac ones. Starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
When your granddog's in town, you got your own rules. The reason you found the freshness of the grease pepper spray. It icons, lucky lemons, and smells amazing. So everyone feels right at home.
I'm gonna let you roll your deal like this. Wait for your body to come like this. I'm gonna let you ride this deal real quick. Let your body out. My neck, my back, my legs, bitch, all that. My neck, my back, your powder be intact. My neck, my back, I saw some good in the ass. I'm gonna let you roll your deal like this. You must stop.
When you say monster, Why not? We're on the street. That guy's real feet now.
That hospital, it kills my boy.
That is how we Good dog is the base from the step. Who has a lost video? Well, many was on the world the new series for years, August 15th on USA.
Well, yesterday, President Trump signed an executive order at the White House reviving the presidential fitness test, revitalizing the President's Council on Sport Fitness and Nutrition. The council's made up of top American athletes and sports legends, including WWE Chief Content Officer and the Hall of Famer Paul Triple H Levesque. The goal simple: foster the next generation of healthy, active citizens, and it starts at a young age. Of course, Paul had fitness that was his one season for weightlifting, a successful career. He joined everybody congratulating Triple H, Paul Levesque, with the new commitment to youth fitness in America.
Wow. Look at the size of this thing.
Jimmy Uso, Tonga. I don't really care for this much. I'll be right back. Get a little drink. Hold on. And I'm back, guys. Taking a drink during this match.
Jimmy Uso is not a small man at all. And look at the size of Paul Tonga. I mean, look at that matchup.
Tonga has not been small since he was about 10 years old. Giving is absolutely huge, the biggest superstar in the locker room of WWE. We're about to get a first-hand experience of how that man knows how to use that size.
Anybody risk up here. Solo, veteran Jimmy Uso. Then get on the attack right away, convincingly. Block that attack to the right hand. Oh, man, it doesn't take much from Tonga, does it?
Massive overhand chop like a big bear claw to a flying Jimmy Uso. An effortless takedown. Oh, no, man. I mean, it was an opening one from Big Jim, as you would expect. And normally, that at least has some impact on an opponent, but this guy. This Tonga is just built different. Wants to decapitate Big Jim with that lariat. You have arms the size of a normal guy's legs, and you can swing them like that. You are going to be highly effective here on
Oh, leg drop. Okay, he generates all that momentum in this moment.
Yeah, Jimmy Uso and Tonga. I don't really care for this because the MFT bloodline does absolutely fuck all for me. So I could really give two shits less about this fucking match. And if you wonder why I'm not reacting much to this match, that is the reason why. I just don't care for this bloodline stuff. It's on life support. I just wish they would end this bloodline crap already. It's pretty much on its last legs. Just end the fucking group already. It's pretty much done and over. This bloodline. There's nothing left of the bloodline. Just end the damn bloodline stuff already. it's getting really repetitive and rinse and repeat at this point, and it's just not exciting anymore. This bloodline stuff. Just end the damn bloodline, please, please.
Wow, big kick. Looking to rally here as he sends Talatanga out to the floor. Big kick, no spill. Whoa, nice, but still on his feet. There's the massive Talatanga. Taking his shots, though. Oh, that is terrifying. He shrugs off the abuse, and that's Solo Sikoa putting the price on that great quick fix.
Becky loves playing Texas.
The real mystery is who irritated Slim. It's always good to concrete and gentle. It plays better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Concrete gentle liquids, EPA safe moisture. It's not very bad. Taco Bell is strong, cinnamon, extra spices. Today, the $5 gas box. The protein is $7 super box. Or $29 $70. Each with a crisp chicken burrito. The best price for Taco Bell.
That's without the Happy at DQ. Get white meat seasoned chicken strips with fried Texas toast and DQ signature country gravy for just $7.49. For crunch time, they can only be the DQ chicken strip basket. Faithfulness back to school is almost here, so you can order some last-minute school supplies. Get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network.
Care. I'm sorry. I could care less. Like you could not. Like you legitimately right now could not. Like right now, legitimately, you could not get me to care about this bloodline stuff right now. Especially with Solo Sikoa being the leader of this bloodline, you could not get me to care at all. Seriously, it's pretty. Again, the bloodline's on life support. There's just nothing to it anymore. There's like no juice left in that for it to continue. Just put the bloodline group out of its misery because there's nothing left to it. You've done everything you could with it. There's nothing left you could possibly do with it that you haven't done with it yet. Just end the damn bloodline group already.
There's always something new when you shop at Macy's.
And Jeff Remmer says, why is there a steel cage above the ring? I don't know, either for a dark match after SmackDown tonight or to hype up for Solo versus Jacob on SummerSlam Sunday. It's one of those two things is what I can think of. That's his MFT, not Bloodline anymore. LOL. MFT, Bloodline, there's no fucking difference. I just don't care for the group anymore as I once did a few years ago. I just can't buy into them anymore. It's done. I just can't. I'm sorry. I just don't buy with the Bloodline anymore like I did last year and 2 years ago and even 3 years ago when Sami Zayn was in there as the honorary Uso. The Bloodline's not as hot as they once were a year or 2 or 3 ago. They're just the Bloodline's pretty much dead. Jacob Fatu's out of the group and Roman Reigns is not in there. Neither the Usos, Sami Zayn. That Bloodline group is dead as far as I'm concerned. There's literally nothing left in the tank for them to continue on like this. Just end the group and have Jacob Fatu win on Sunday. Then the Bloodline or MFT go their separate ways and just end the Bloodline. Have the Tongans with Talatanga, have Talatanga, Tamatonga, Tongalo, have them in the SmackDown tag division, and they were a very good tag team in New Japan. And they could have the Freebird rule like the New Day, where when they were a tag team before Big E broke his neck 3 years ago, you could do that with Talatanga, Tamatonga, and Tongaloa. JC Mateo / Jeff Cobb should be on his own in the mid card on SmackDown. And Solo Sikoa should be on his own too. And Solo Sikoa, I don't find interesting at all. He's very entertaining, maybe a nice dude. He's not the worst wrestler on the planet. I just find Solo Sikoa boring. I just don't find any interest in Solo Sikoa with anything these days whatsoever. He just does nothing for me. There's just something missing with Solo Sikoa where I just don't care to see Solo Sikoa on my TV. I just don't. So that's how I genuinely feel about this Bloodline. They're not as hot as they once were 1, 2, 3 years ago. The Bloodline's pretty much on borrowed time life support at this point. And at some point, they need to kill this Bloodline because the group, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, again, the Bloodline, I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. The Bloodline / MFT is dead. Dead. I agree, though. It's luster when Roman took back Azula Fala. Yep, yep, pretty much there, Jeffrey Reimer. Pretty much. Jeff Reimer says I agree.
This is what he needs. Oh, but instead, again, all by the throat. Super kick after super kick, and an opportunity for Jimmy Uso. Still, there's California with lines on his feet. Jason's head also yes, Someone gets up on the apron just when Jimmy has momentum. Could it be? Here comes Big Jim. Throwing back. California finally taking off his feet. And can Big Jim put his foot away? Going up in position.
And Jimmy Uso. Oh, went for the Uso slash, but Tala Tonga caught him by the throat with a goozle. Tala Tonga, what's he thinking? Choke slam from hell? Choke slam from hell from Tala Tonga to Jimmy Uso in the middle of the ring. This is it. Welcome to WWE Tala Tonga. It's over. Tala Tonga wins his in-ring debut against Jimmy Uso. And I like Tala Tonga, but I really don't care for this bloodline shit at all. Have Tala Tonga with Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa. Have the three of them in the tag team division on the show. I think they're better off. And get them away from Solo Sikoa. There comes Tonga Loa and JC Mateo. Tonga Loa. Is that Tama Tonga? Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, Solo Sikoa, and Tala Tonga beating down Jimmy Uso, and they're raising down the cage. Jeff Reimer says facts. Put the Tongans back together as a tag team. Yeah, all three Tongans in the tag division on SmackDown. I think they would. All three Tongans would kill it in the SmackDown tag division by themselves. The cage is lowered, and here almost lowered. Here comes Jacob Fatu. And Jacob Fatu has something on his head. Looks like a Godzilla head cover. Then again, Jacob Fatu said, it's Godzilla versus King Kong. Hell, because I'm both. And Fatu in the ring with the MFT defending Jimmy Uso. And Solo Sikoa, Tala Tonga getting out of the cage. But Mateo and Loa beating down Jacob Fatu, but doesn't work. It backfires as JC Mateo gets super kicked from Fatu, just like Tonga Loa. And JC Mateo thrown face first into the cage. The same thing with Tonga Loa. Throw right in the side of the cage. Pop-up Samoan drop from Jacob Fatu delivered to Tonga Loa. The loud Fatu chants here at the Prudential Center. Running hip attack to Mateo. Running hip attack to Loa. Jacob Fatu in the cage. Moonsault up the top rope, not off the top of the cage, but off the top rope from Jacob Fatu, laying out JC Mateo. And now it looks like Tonga Loa is going to get the moonsault from Jacob Fatu next year, too. Just like JC Mateo, moonsault hits from Jacob Fatu on Tonga Loa. Joe Testator's line locked inside a cage with a werewolf. Jeff Rimmer said Solo Sikoa's trap backfired. For sure. For sure, my friend.
The first two nights of SummerSlam, more time than it's being held nearby here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, is where Newark, New Jersey. Let's take you through the entire weekend and show you what's coming your way for the biggest party of the summer, the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk and the ring general Gunther, Saturday night from MetLife Stadium. Plus, the Women's Tag Team Championship match. We're not friends? Boy, they're making a nice pairing, aren't they? Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. Can they take down
And they're showing the card for SummerSlam, the card for night 1 and night 2. For the women, showing the women's tag title graphic, as well as Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Both matches taking place night 1 tomorrow night on Saturday, on SummerSlam Saturday. And Randy Orton and Jelly Roll take on Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre tomorrow, SummerSlam Saturday as well. Speaking of Drew McIntyre, he was at a wedding for somebody in Britain, and he's stuck in Britain. But I think despite that, he'll be at SummerSlam. I think it's a troll job from Drew McIntyre. He'll be at SummerSlam, no doubt about it. So I'm not worried about that at all. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill for the women's title tomorrow, SummerSlam Saturday.
And then the audacity to take his shoes like a schoolyard bully. Now, Rey Uso, Riker and Nick Bronson Reed, tag team action at SummerSlam Saturday night.
Now let's move on to SummerSlam Sunday, because one of the greatest matches ever was ruined by this Money in the Bank Naomi and Evolution. This time though, there is no advantage to Naomi. Women's World Championship on the line as Naomi defends against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. That is this Sunday. And as we just saw, Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa will be locked in a steel cage, one-on-one with the United States Championship on the line, SummerSlam Sunday.
Of course, incredible moments made in MetLife Stadium in the past for Becky Lynch, and now it is this. The Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Lyra Valkyria, the recent champ. Becky Lynch holding gold. This time, no countouts, no DQs. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. And on the men's side, the IC title, AJ Styles has been chasing him down. Dirty Dom will step in and defend Intercontinental Championship. Styles and Dirty Dom come your way Sunday from SummerSlam.
Now the Smackdown tag division has been chaos and bedlam for months and months, including an absolute banger TLC match a little earlier this year. Well, guess what? We're doing it all over again. SummerSlam Sunday, some of the best, completing for the White 6 WWE Tag Team Championship in TLC. And then, the main event of SummerSlam Sunday. Apparently, as we heard earlier, the real John Cena is back. That is exactly what Cody Rhodes asked for. But what he really wants is to win the WWE Undisputed Championship. He gets the chance tomorrow
So showing the matches for SummerSlam Saturday, SummerSlam Sunday. Card looks solid. Will be there live both nights. Looking forward to SummerSlam. Should be a damn good show, and might even be better than WrestleMania this past April, because this past April's WrestleMania was not really that good. This may very well even blow SummerSlam may very well even blow WrestleMania 41 out of the water, and I'm not even joking when I say that. Yeah, Jeffrey, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair team, it's definitely growing on me too, and I'm one of the biggest Charlotte Flair haters. Cannot stand the Queen Charlotte Flair at all. However, this recent pairing with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, it's lately made me start warming up to Charlotte Flair a little bit as of late. He's actually been not bad recently at all. This is the most interesting and best Charlotte has looked in a very, very long time. And you can tell Charlotte's having a lot of fun tagging with Alexa, and I've been enjoying the team of Alexa and Charlotte as of late. And I think they win the women's tag titles tomorrow at SummerSlam. I think we get new. I think we get new women's tag team champions tomorrow, SummerSlam Saturday, and that would come off, I think, really nice in New Jersey if they win the titles from Raquel and Roxanne of the Judgment Day tomorrow. And yes, Jeffrey, yeah, she's finally showing some personality. Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that Charlotte's not in the title picture right now also helps. I think it could eventually lead to Charlotte versus Alexa at WrestleMania next year, non-title program. Yes, Jeffrey, that's all we ever wanted from Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte doesn't need to be in the title picture all the time in order for Charlotte to show that she's the best. That she's one of the best women in wrestling. Doesn't need to be in the title picture all the time. And now she's finally at a title picture, and this is the best Charlotte's looked in what, like at least 10 years. It's been a very, very long ass time Charlotte's looked this good. The last time she looked this good, because Charlotte for years has been so fucking nauseating with this Queen character, but now the fact that Charlotte's not in the title picture right now anymore, and she's actually working with other upcoming talent and such, and she's tagging with Alexa, I kind of feel like Alexa Bliss has kind of saved Charlotte Flair's career. And Alexa's actually been very good since coming back to TV. She's been a joy since coming back. And whoever thought of the idea of Charlotte and Alexa as a pairing together, whoever originally came up with that creative idea, good job on them, and they deserve a pat on the back, because the Charlotte and Alexa pairing is working, and it shows. They're getting reactions, and it is clearly working. Jeff Remmer says it's been a minute, or it's been a while. I think you mean it's been a while, Jeffrey. I think you meant to say that, right? Regarding Charlotte, I'm sure Jeffrey, right?
This crispy chicken is from a taco place. This crispy chicken is from a taco place. A taco place? Taco place. Is it very easy? A taco place is also a chicken place. It's also a taco place. At Burger King, celebrities don't roll the menu. You do. Sure, we could get some famous person to make a menu. But here, you.
Hey, hi ma'am, what do you want? A barbecue brisket waffle would be cool.
We're new, and we're just getting started. Try the first in the Whopper by G series, the barbecue brisket Whopper today.
Yeah, Alexa is helping her for sure. Helping Charlotte for sure. Yep, like I said, Jeff Remmer, I feel like the Alexa pairing has saved Charlotte. I feel like Alexa has saved Charlotte's career almost with this Alexa Charlotte pairing, and it's made me warm up to Charlotte in recent weeks, especially around Evolution a few weeks ago. And the Evolution in Atlanta, Charlotte got a big pop. So this Alexa pairing is obviously working. And I'm really liking what they're doing right now. I think it's really nice what Charlotte and Alexa are doing, and I'm liking their story, liking what they're doing. It almost reminds me, this Alexa plus Charlotte Flair pairing almost reminds me of Team Hell No with Kane and Daniel Bryan when they were a dysfunctional team. Then they've been very entertaining back in late 2012. So I'm liking what they're doing with Charlotte and Alexa. So glad to see Charlotte out of the title picture. Glad to see Charlotte finally interesting for the first time in a long ass time. Really happy with. Really liking what they're doing with Charlotte and Alexa as of late. And Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul closing out the show. And Drew McIntyre's here. So Drew McIntyre's out of Britain, back in the United States. So Drew McIntyre is making SummerSlam tomorrow, teaming with Logan Paul tomorrow night, SummerSlam Saturday against Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. And the Miz went on X and said, "Oh, I can take Drew McIntyre's spot." Yeah, too late, Miz. Drew's already. Mr. Mike was in and too late, buddy. Drew McIntyre's still on for SummerSlam. Sorry, Miz. And by the way, Miz, you're not awesome. And I know Adam Carl's watching this, and he's happy as a pig in shit, man. I know he didn't want to see the Miz at SummerSlam, but happy to see Drew McIntyre in SummerSlam tomorrow, not the Miz. I'm sure Adam Carl's very happy about it, just like I am. Oh, but the Miz is awesome. He's awful. He's awful. He would stink up the joint with the Miz at SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre actually makes SummerSlam that much better. Facts. Don't at me. Graveyard says, "Where's your friend?" Which one, Mitch or Adam Carl? I mean, with Mitch, he's at the shore. He'll be back for the SmackDown Watch Party next week, not here tonight because he's at the shore. Adam Carl was supposed to be on here, but he's dealing with some personal matters. Could not make tonight, unfortunately, but hopefully he's doing all right, though. But he should be back on the Watch Party at a future date. The August 15th SmackDown Watch Party, Adam Carl should be there for that show. With all that being said, so that's what's going on at this time. So tonight for the SmackDown Watch Party, Ryan Solo for tonight's SmackDown Watch Party, and we got 5 minutes left of the show before the show ends tonight at 10 o'clock. And man, is this show flown by. Not a bad SmackDown at all tonight. Very fun, hot crowd, very good Newark, New Jersey crowd. Very fun show tonight, and enjoyed the show so far. Much better SmackDown than we've gotten in recent weeks, and much better in the first couple 2-hour SmackDowns coming out of going back to 2 hours back a month ago. SmackDown was very decent tonight, very fun, and it's been getting the job done tonight so far, going into SummerSlam weekend, and not a bad show at all tonight. I pretty much enjoyed tonight's SmackDown here. Jeff Reimer says, yes, I agree, Jeff Reimer. Nobody disrespects the green t-shirt guy like Logan Paul is on the mic. Oh, he's actually right behind Logan Paul, this green t-shirt guy. He's in Newark, New Jersey. Hey. Shout out to the green t-shirt guy, by the way. Yep, like I said, very decent SmackDown. Very fun. Got you a little hype for SummerSlam going into the weekend. The SummerSlam card looking nice. The cards look solid. And looks like it's going to be a good show this weekend, and has the potential to be better than WrestleMania 41 was. WrestleMania 41 was really not that good, I'll be honest. I did not enjoy WrestleMania 41 much at all. And SummerSlam's looking like to be a much better show than WrestleMania 41 by the looks with what we're seeing as of late. Coming out of Evolution and going into SummerSlam. That's just how I personally feel. Even with the 3-week build from Evolution to SummerSlam, that's just how I personally feel. Not sure how you guys feel, but that's just my opinion. But yes, Jeff Reimer, like I said, very decent SmackDown, very fun show, and it got the job done to get you a little hyped for SummerSlam Saturday and Sunday. So that is what I will say regarding SmackDown tonight. Not a bad SmackDown at all tonight. Pretty good. pretty solid tonight for SmackDown. And Jelly Roll coming out of his car backstage, about to confront Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. And Randy Orton and Jelly Roll coming out of their car to march down to the ring to confront Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Here we go. Yeah, Jeff Reimer, Jelly Roll has arrived with Jelly Roll has arrived with Randy Orton. Indeed, Jeff Reimer. Randy Orton's music hits. And Orton and Roll. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll on the way to the ring. Here we go. Business is about to pick up, as good old Jim Ross Jr. would say. And here we go. Here we go. Orton, McIntyre going at it. Jelly Roll and Logan Paul going at it. Here come the security bums. Here come the security bums, man. Trying to break up the fight. Like, yeah, right. Like, if that's going to work. These security bums, the biggest jobbers in wrestling, as Adam Carl would say. Oh, Orton just got a punch in on Logan Paul. And Drew McIntyre clubbing at the back of Orton. Jelly Roll getting in a fight. And there goes Drew McIntyre, gets a punch from Orton, and McIntyre goes out of the ring. And Randy Orton and Jelly Roll in the ring stand tall as McIntyre and Logan Paul back away, but security's making them back away. And McIntyre and Logan Paul being held back by security. And loud Randy Orton chants here in Newark, New Jersey. A little bit of crazy chaotic way to end SmackDown with Jelly Roll, Randy Orton against Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre. And we got Jelly Roll's in-ring debut tomorrow at SummerSlam. Hopefully he delivers. We may see a Jelly Destroyer tomorrow. But about a minute left of SmackDown. That was the SmackDown before SummerSlam weekend here tonight. Again, a solid effort show. Much better show than we've seen with SmackDown the past month since the return to 2 hours, is what I will say. So a very solid SmackDown tonight. Got the job done tonight. Orange's two security bums get an RKO in the third. Oh, the third security card's begging, please, Orton, don't hit me with RKO. He's begging. I don't know if it's really going to work. I'm not sure if you can really trust the Viper there, Mr. Security Bum. I don't know what you think. Jelly Roll's got the security guard by his throat. Choke slam. And the guy just got choke slam out of his damn boots from Jelly Roll. That was actually an impressive choke slam from Jelly Roll. I'm not going to lie. So Jelly Roll hopefully impresses. Also, hopefully Jelly Roll impresses me tomorrow. Seeing a boss man slam or black hole slam and a choke slam from Jelly Roll. You can tell he's putting in the work with the training. It's shown last week and this week with SmackDown Jelly Roll. Hopefully Jelly Roll impresses the shit out of me tomorrow. So it looks like he might, but we'll see what happens SummerSlam Saturday with Jelly Roll. But solid SmackDown tonight. I'm excited to be there for SummerSlam, both night 1 and night 2, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be there live. If I see some of you guys there live, hopefully I do. If you see me, don't be afraid to say hi. Look forward to see some of you guys that will be at SummerSlam. Look forward to see you guys there. Solid SmackDown for the night before SummerSlam weekend. And I appreciate you guys showing up here. You guys are awesome. Hit the like, subscribe to Furious Nation or Hardcore Sports, turn the bell for all notifications. Follow me on X, FioreNick579, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all other good stuff. I appreciate you guys showing up here. I will be at SummerSlam both nights. And for SummerSlam post-show reviews, SummerSlam night 1 post-show review sometime Sunday, like morning late morning, early afternoon on Sunday for SummerSlam Night 1 post-show review. SummerSlam Night 2 post-show review be sometime during the day on Monday before Raw, this upcoming Monday as well. So look out for that. Since I will be at SummerSlam both Night 1 and Night 2 this weekend, I will not be at the SummerSlam watch party at all for this weekend because I'll be at SummerSlam Live tomorrow and Sunday. And that is that for the Smackdown watch party. Love all you guys. Appreciate you guys showing up. You guys fucking killed it. And Jeffrey Reimer, stay safe out there. Yeah, get 50 minutes away from the stadium. Expect to hit heavy traffic, but gonna hit the American Dream Mall during the day. Kill some time. Probably do a photo op. Maybe meet some wrestlers. They'll be at the Superstore and stuff. So other than that, definitely be safe out there, Jeffrey Reimer. I definitely will. And most of all, definitely gonna enjoy myself. Should hopefully be a good show on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm looking forward to it. Just being there live, and it could possibly be better WrestleMania 41 this weekend, SummerSlam. So appreciate you guys showing up. I will see you guys Sunday, sometime late morning, early afternoon, Sunday for Night 1 SummerSlam post-show review. See you then for that. Hope you guys have a good night. And I will see you late morning, early afternoon for SummerSlam Night 1 post-show review. Have a good night, guys. I will see you guys really soon. We are officially going to SummerSlam MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Biggest party of the summer. Love all you guys. Peace out.